Welcome to Coin Collecting Chronicles. Hello, fellow coin enthusiasts, collectors, and history buffs. Welcome back to our channel, Coin Collecting Chronicles. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an exciting video about rare and unique coins from around the world. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of history, the 1970 61-cent coin. It's small, it's mighty, and it has a story that stretches beyond just being a part of your pocket change. So, let's get started. Scene 2, the birth of the 1976 1-cent coin. Let's rewind to 1976. It was a monumental year for the United States. Not only was the nation celebrating its bicentennial, marking 200 years of independence, but that year also saw a dramatic shift in how U.S. coins were designed. The U.S. Mint released a special series of coins to commemorate the occasion, and the 1976 1-cent coin played an important role in this bicentennial celebration. In 1976, the United States Mint made significant changes to many coins to reflect the bicentennial. While the quarter, half-dollar, and dollar received redesigns, the 1-cent coin didn't exactly get a full redesign, but it still featured a subtle nod to the bicentennial celebrations. The D mint mark you see on the 1970 60 coins indicates that these particular pennies were minted in Denver. Scene 3. The design and features of the 1970 60 penny. Now, let's talk about the design of the 1976 1-cent coin, which is part of the regular series of Lincoln cents. The obverse side of the 1976 penny features a familiar image, Abraham Lincoln's portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design had been used since 1909 and is iconic in American coinage. Lincoln's image remains a symbol of strength and leadership in American history, and on the reverse side of the 1976 penny, we still see the traditional design by Frank Gasparo, which shows the Lincoln Memorial. However, while the design itself did not change, there's an interesting element to note about the 1976 coin specifically. One thing that set this penny apart from others was the fact that the 1970 60 penny was part of the bicentennial series, meaning it was struck during a year when the United States was celebrating its 200th anniversary of independence. The coins produced that year were often kept as keepsakes, and even though the design was not completely new, the significance of the year added a unique historical value. Scene 4. Minting and production numbers. So, how many of these 1970 60 pennies were actually produced? Well, the answer might surprise you. In 1976, a massive 4,567,999,000 pennies were minted in total. The majority of these were struck at the Denver Mint, making the 1970 60 penny quite common in circulation. On-screen chart showing the mintage numbers for 1970 60 pennies alongside the mint marks for different years. Despite the high mintage number, the sheer volume of these pennies in circulation doesn't diminish their place in numismatic history. These coins were made to commemorate a momentous occasion, and they continue to be important pieces for collectors and enthusiasts alike. Scene 5. How to identify a 1970 60 1-cent coin. Okay, so how do you identify a 1970 60 penny? It's actually pretty simple. Just look for the D mint mark right beneath Abraham Lincoln's shoulder, and the year 1976 inscribed just below that. As with any coin, the condition of the penny plays a huge role in its value. So, let's talk about the grading scale. Coin grading is essential to understanding how much your 1970 60 penny could be worth. The scale ranges from poor P1 all the way up to mint state, MS 70. So, if you have a penny that's well worn with visible damage, it's going to be worth much less than one in pristine, uncirculated condition. Scene 6. The value of the 1970 61-cent coin today. Alright, here comes the exciting part. The value of the 1970 60 penny today. Since this coin was made in such large numbers, you'll usually find that the value is pretty low, especially for coins in average circulated condition. Typically, a 1970 60 penny in circulated condition can be worth anywhere from 1 cent to 25 cents. That's right. These coins are still considered common, so unless they're in exceptional condition, you're not likely to make a fortune off of them. Visual of a stack of 1970 60 pennies next to a price tag of 1 cent. But what if your penny is in uncirculated, pristine condition? Well, that changes things. A 1970 60 penny in MS65 or higher can be worth anywhere from $1 to $5 in some cases. If you have a coin that's been graded at MS67 or higher, it can be worth anywhere between $15 to $20 or even more. And let's not forget that some rare, error coins, especially those that have striking errors, such as double dies or off-center strikes, can command much higher prices. So, if you've got a 1970 60 penny with an interesting anomaly, it could be worth more than just a few pennies. Scene 7. Why the 1970 60 penny matters to collectors now. You might be wondering, why does this coin still matter? Well, for many collectors, the 1970 60 penny represents a time of great change in American history. It symbolizes not only the bicentennial celebrations but also the changing landscape of U.S. coinage. The United States Mint was making major changes in how they designed and produced coins, and the 1976 coinage set is a reminder of that pivotal moment. The fact that the 1970 60 penny is part of the bicentennial series elevates it beyond just a regular 1-cent coin. It's a token of national pride, and for some, it's a reminder of the unity and celebrations that marked America's 200th year. Scene 8. Conclusion. So, there you have it, the 1970 60 1-cent coin. While it may not be worth a fortune for most of us, it's still an important piece of American history and a great addition to any coin collection. Whether you're just starting out or you've been collecting for years, the 1970 60 penny is a great way to connect with the bicentennial era. On-screen text. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more coin collecting content. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And let us know in the comments if you have a 1970 60 penny, or if you've spotted any interesting era coins in your collection. Don't forget to subscribe to Coin Collecting Chronicles for more detailed, informative content. Thanks for watching, and happy collecting!